Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saniko Sasi with our college, Bob Subhan Riza, Idewa Ayu Eka Yuliani, Robertus Laipaka, Diana Fitriani, and Madiono. Today, I'll present our research with topic Impact of IT Strategic Alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities on online businesses. All business processes have gone through a fundamental transformation towards digital disruption due to the existence of information technology. This change is characterized by the emergence of increasingly competitive digital technology innovation, and online businesses are no exception. Consumer can easily browse and compare each product and its price, so organization must be agile to win competitiveness. However, it is not uncommon for online businesses to fail to grow their business. This condition can be due to the lack of measurable and precise IT strategic alignment, lack of business and IT links, low IT dynamism capabilities, unresponsiveness, and lack of focus on customer experience. Several empirical studies show a gap where there is no literature that specifically discuss the effect of IT governance mechanism on organizational agility, especially in online business mediated by IT strategic alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities. Generally, empirical studies show the role of IT strategic alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities only to determine the effect on business performance. The formulation of the research problem is the relationship between delegation to ensure the ability to realize organizational agility, specifically for online business, which is inseparable from the direct and indirect effect of each exogenous construct in the form of an IT governance mechanism mediated by the endogenous construct of IT strategic alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities along with each indicator. The research objective confirm and ascertain the extent to which the impact of IT strategic alignment, construct, and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities has a positive influence on realizing organizational agility in online businesses. The research method is convergent triangulation with explanatory design through follow-up explanation. The research population came from online businesses that have managed their business for more than 5 years in West Kalimantan. The questionnaire was completed by 258 respondents. Questionnaire were distributed electronically using random sampling technique through Google Forms. The Likert scale processes all data collected and analyzed using SAM PLS. Based on the confirmation result of this research model, it showed the construct of IT governance mechanism on IT strategic alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities with path coefficient value of 0.801 and 0.4x3. The highest score is on IT strategic alignment. However, it affects IT-enabled dynamic capabilities differently, where the path coefficient value is 0.4x3 and differs from the previous research. In another context, in IT strategic alignment and IT enabled dynamic capabilities positively influence organizational agility. Path coefficients, which are respectively equal to 0.296 and 0.092. It is not that the former is more significant since it ascertains that IT and businesses work together to achieve business goals that have been set. Meanwhile, the path coefficient of influence of IT strategic alignment on IT-enabled dynamic capabilities is 0.454 positive and significant. Comprehensively, the greater the levels of alignment between business strategy and IT in online businesses, the greater IT-enabled dynamic capabilities are developed. However, the significant tests show that the effect of IT-enabled dynamic capabilities on organizational agility is insignificant, 0.145 and bigger than 0.15. meaning that there is no direct contribution to the agility of online business organization. Therefore, based on the research hypothesis, guys, hypothesis 6 is not proven and is different from previous research. The finding can be a scientific contribution where IT-enabled dynamic capabilities do not always influence organizational agility, especially online business. The research path diagram shows that the IT governance mechanism construct also has an indirect and positive effect on organizational agility through IT strategic alignment with a path coefficient value of 0.237. This value reflects that IT strategic alignment doesn't significantly mediate IT governance mechanism on organizational agility in running online business. Next, the IT governance indirect and positive effect on organizational agility through IT-enabled dynamic capabilities with a path coefficient value of 0.044. This value reflects that this also has a greater higher path coefficient value without going through IT-enabled dynamic capabilities. IT-enabled dynamic capabilities do not significantly mediate IT governance mechanism on organizational agility in online businesses. Likewise, the path coefficient of indirect yet positive influences of IT strategic alignment on organizational agility through IT-enabled dynamic capabilities was 0.042. It was greater even though IT-enabled dynamic capabilities did not perform as a mediating construct because they were insignificant. The relationship between IT strategic alignment and IT-enabled dynamic capabilities cannot be separate from the context of IT governance. However, IT-enabled dynamic capabilities do not significantly impact organizational agility in running online business. The research limited to all businesses that run online without distinguishing the type of product and the representation of the number of sample data responded, and the period of data collection is still limited and only for a specific area in West Kalimantan. The IT strategic alignment construct significantly impact and positively influence organizational agility through IT-enabled dynamic capabilities. Conversely, IT-enabled dynamic capabilities do not have a significant impact and influence in realizing the organizational agility of online businesses. This research can be continued by classifying the types of product and adding more respondent group based on business categories. Thank you. This is all my presentation. Good afternoon.